Yeah! There's a lot of reality TV being watched lately. The question is, what is reality TV? Is reality TV something that's staged by directors and producers? Yeah, that's what it is, and I don't like it. What I like to see is something real on TV, and that's what we're going to show you here today, the biker world reality, the inner circle. My name's Jim Elright. Come on with me. The Northern California town of Hollister is the birthplace of the American biker. It all began on the 4th of July weekend in 1947. It really was a simple case of bikers being bikers, but to the news media it was much bigger. An early motorcycle rally became the foundation for a legend that has grown over a half century, a legend that's still an intimate part of the blood that runs through the veins of anyone who considers themselves to be a true biker.
Hollister is the Mecca. It's biker Mecca. It's where it happened.
Hollister is one of the focal points of the entire biker culture. It began there, and then it didn't begin there. It began there according to the media, and the media that expanded from the event that happened in Hollister in 1947.
Well, first of all, the picture that Life magazine came up with was a staged picture by them. It was done a few days later. But what was going on down here was the booze fighters and some of the folks that were here for the motorcycle event that year, the Gypsy Tour folks, had the street blocked off, and in fact the police helped them block it off, and they were down here racing around and doing donuts in the middle of the street, and well, I imagine there was a little riding into the bar here and there, but it was all, everybody was having a good time.
The media, being the print media and the motion picture media, developed the image of the outlaw biker that came from the events that happened in Hollister in 1947.
Because it was bad enough you were a biker in those days. A lot of things that was happening that was blown out of proportion, really, because a lot of things that was put into like just having a riot. There was no riot. We were sitting on the curb heckling the cops because they come in with force and they had the whole length of the town bumper to bumper police cars, you know, standing outside.
That's the highway patrol.
Yeah,
they came in.
with riot guns, you know.
And then when the highway patrol got involved, it kind of made it look like something entirely different. By the time the news media got it, it was, made it sound like they'd taken over the whole town.
That is such a point of argument, paradox, dichotomy, however you want to describe it, in the entire biker culture. But however you want to look at it, it being the biker image, in whatever direction you want to look at it, came from Hollister in 47.
There's a group of us that have been talking about getting a museum set up here in Hollister. All these things that have dovetailed in with this could be in that museum. There's local racers here, some of the old clubs. The Bravo Boys were the top hatters from one of the oldest clubs around. And some of the old booze fighters guys that are still alive. And these people are history to the motorcycle community.
Well, it's like when you were a kid in history class, sometimes you didn't like what you had to delve through, but all of a sudden you're going, oh, this stuff's pretty interesting. Oh, this is neat. You know, now suddenly, oh, I'm learning who some of these people are, you know. You know, who is Sonny Barger? Who is Toby Jean Livingston?
Well,
who is Juana Willie Faulkner?
Well, there it is, you know.
That's important stuff.
You know, there's three sides to every story, you know what I mean? His side, their side, and the truth.
There you go.
Yeah, you know.
the whole persona of the outlaw biker. They were outlawed from racing. So the booze fighters went on to race later under the Yellow Jacket name.
It's society's image. It's like you said, the biker who gets on a Harley Davidson carries an image before he even gets on it. That's the whole reason he's getting on it. And the true image, like Dennis said, there's it, you know, up here. I know that the top hatters, we're trying to set a precedence in the Sierra Mountains. That is, we're here to work with society to change the image of the bad guy. We do a lot of good things for our community, and we intend on continuing to do that. Take that image of someone that belongs to a club being a bad guy, and you know, I've yet to meet the bad guy. I think the true reality of it is you just like to know that you're safe with the guys that you're riding with.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's some guys that you don't really feel safe riding next to. And
There is that.
And you know, it's just a brotherhood of people, of guys that have a bond.
Let's have a good one this year.
Yeah, you bet.